This is Jordan Tao with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Well, Kodak Black's lawyer speaks out on the Diddy footage that got leaked, and he says, "You think this was a leak? This was strategically leaked and not given to CNN, and this foreshadows a bigger case they're working on in the future, and Cassie will be their star witness. This is why Diddy should have settled with Cassie before the case was even filed, because then you wouldn't have all this info on there in the paperwork. It would have never been available. But once it was filed, it was available. Then he settled the next day. He should have just settled it, and they wouldn't know where to look for all this kind of stuff. Like, this was mentioned in the paperwork. He kind of set himself up. Now, AB Antonio Brown is going crazy on Diddy. You know, he's saying, if they won't lock him up, I will. I'll find a way to get Diddy, get even with Diddy, all this other stuff. Diddy is public enemy number one of everybody, and he's toast, as Willie D says. You know, he says he read the original statement from Diddy's lawyer stating that, you know, this isn't who my client is, and he'll, prove that this isn't who he is. His name's being tarnished. But then the video dropped, right? So then Willie D's like, yeah, all right, like, you're done, bro. Like, nobody wants anything to do with you. You're cooked. He is. Gene Deal, of course, spoke out. Now, people were saying, he said, people were probably thinking that I'm super happy this happened. I just am glad it's coming out, because we all knew this stuff existed. It was all out there, and nobody believed anybody, But now, this stuff's coming out. Like, a lot of people don't believe what Jaguar Wright says. Now, I'm sure part of what she's saying is true, but I think she kind of like lost it a little bit at one point. I don't know what happened in her life, but it seemed like she kind of, just lost control of her mind and talks a little wild, like, I'm sure there's a lot of truth to what she's saying, but I think she goes off the rails a lot. Now, this guy right here is interviewing OG Pyru, and the guy's like, well, really, Cassie was stealing $100,000 in a Rolex. Word in New York, she was doing that because they had just started dealing with each other in 2016. Right then and there, your little interview here is thrown out the window. They have been dealing with each other since 2005, I think. Maybe 4, 5, 6, somewhere in there. Whenever Me and You came out, that's when he started dealing with her. Look at Diddy's son. This is Jordan Tao with JT News. Peace.